girly girl traits.
Well, I
What
flip my
happened?
hair a lot. It's just that it does, you can't really tell because they're very short.
That was just an example.
One day I'll do the cam. I have long hair.
Oh,
My hair isn't even clippable, really. I have black girl afro hair.
well, I have Mexican hair because I was hecho in Mexico. And tonight we're talking about some things on Talking with Trans People. There was some comments that were left that we were talking about. Let's try another comment. That seemed kind of fun. Um, let's try. This is a long one. I've watched up to minute 10 and I can understand what he is saying as an INTP myself. Early life goal is achieving independent stuff. Good job, the car, home ownership, some toys. Also fond of bikes myself. And somehow, once I have all this, I find myself wanting to purge. I sometimes get in my head about why I need all this crap. It sometimes feels like an anchor. I find myself fantasizing about life-altering events others fear as possible catalysts for me going through a purge and setting off in another direction. I'm nowhere near as adventurous as you be, but I do feel what he is saying. True happiness for an INTP is achieved when we realize how easy it actually is to achieve and that we don't actually rely on the material world. It's freedom. In my case, I have the sense that no matter what happens, most of what can be lost is not that important. I don't need much. Mind is buzzing now. Lots of thoughts. Okay, so is this a common thing for INTPs? Is that they all want to get rid of their shit, or what?
I don't know. I didn't get rid of my. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I can only speak from my experience, I guess.
Other people who know INTPs, do they want to simplify and minimize and get rid of their shit, or what? Nobody has. Let's see. JC, any thoughts?
Get rid of, like, material stuff? What do you mean by
Well,
get rid
this
of what?
person just commented. He said he really identified with Yubi's understanding that to be happy, you've got to first learn that you don't need all the stuff that you think you need at first to be happy. Is this
Okay.
is this a is this something that's beyond simple type thing like lots of types of experience?
Can
I've heard similar things expressed by various types, or is it specific to a type or some types or what?
I wonder if he feels this way because he said something about like he wonders about all this stuff or it is maybe possible anchor for him and then feels the need to purge. In a way, like I tend to put myself in situations that are uncomfortable because I know it'll help me like grow. So like I wanted to know what it was like to not have stuff, so I fucking did it. So got rid of my stuff to put myself in the experience instead of like theoretically like saying what would it feel like not to have stuff or not to be, you know. I wanted to have the experience of being a minimalist. So I don't know if he is the same.
Does it feel less encumbered by stuff?
What do you mean? Do I feel less encumbered by stuff?
The disencumbering of one's stuff.
No, I mean, yeah, it feels good because I don't. I mean, for one, at least for me, it had practical reasons why it felt good. I was in college. I was moving a lot. I didn't have to move as much stuff. It was just simple. And then, yeah, I mean, I got rid of extra stuff I didn't need, and then like a lot of stuff from childhood, just things that you keep, like
What stage
I just
of
got rid
your
of that.
can you relate this period of minimalization to your the the calendar history of your relationship? Did you meet this significant other when you
Right
were
after.
minimalized? Oh, or starting to get shit again?
Oh, well, right at. Actually, I met her. Sorry, I met her right after that I began it.
Hmm.
But yeah, sorry to detract from the thing. We were talking about the dude's comment.
Well, that's what it's
Here,
about.
wait,
It's
Ben, they're
about your
talking in the
video.
comments.
It's about the thing you were saying in the video. So it's
Yeah, I know, but I'm like always talking there.
But
The
my question is this: did she ever say to you, "Hey, Why don't you have any shit?
Um, yeah, but she was like really curious about why I was doing it, and like I think she got to have some insight into the experience just by being with me and being in my house. And like when I say get rid of my shit, I still had a bed and like a dresser and like clothes, and I just meant
No, you, but you
I got.
didn't. Okay? You lived in a mailbox. There was a big mailbox outside that was for the whole condo complex. They made you stay in there. You forgot all the details already. I can't believe it. It was just like last week.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Hold
what
on,
else are we talking
in the
about?
chat, let's engage the ISTP thing they're talking about.
What are they saying? You do it then, Yubi. Go.
Okay, it says Hami says my ISTP friend goes through something similar. And Ben is an ISTP. He says, as an ISTP, all of my stuff has its resourcefulness. However, I tend to get to a point at times that I realize I'm hoarding certain items and then throw things out without a second thought. I completely agree with that sentiment, Ben. I do the same. I'll see an item and I'm like, I do not use that anymore. It's gone. And I throw it away right there. And then Hami says, my ISTP friend usually accumulates a lot of things, then he gets rid of everything and he goes on to accumulating something else, whether that be electronics, clothing, etc. Okay.
You're good at that, Yubi. You're good at that, like, I don't even know what you call that thing that you're good at. The thing you're doing. That Ed McMahon thing or whatever. You know, that's great.
You know,
What?
a mediator or
Okay.
INTPs are mediators.
Okay, any other thoughts on whatever we're talking about? Okay.
Are we talking about purging?
We're talking about purging. How many people want to purge all their shit because they got too much stuff? Who wants to purge?
Who wants to? Like,
Okay,
mean,
or who feels like they know they have stuff that they could possibly get rid of? Like they should maybe get rid of in the back of their head.
Those are my hands.
Okay, Eric. Okay, anyone else?
my drawer in front of me is just
I
filled
usually
with shit.
get
I just
rid
have
of-
to dump it out.
Yeah, so like, why do you exactly? So it's in the back of your head sometimes. Like you kind of know it. You know?
And me?
Yeah, everyone.
Well, I just don't
I don't really
I
think
do it
about it.
occasionally. I clear it out occasionally. I get rid of some shit. It's such a big job. You never get fully. I have SI issues with it. I know you don't like that answer. See, Eric, you're just making excuses because of your type.
Oh, come on, man, stop being buttered.
I do the typical like spring cleaning crap. I mean, I don't necessarily do it in the spring, but that's
I got
the
you.
process that I go through. I kind of accumulate stuff, and then I get rid of stuff, and then
Kind
I
of
accumulate
like what
again.
Ben was saying.
Yeah,
I
that's
usually
kinda
get
what
rid
I
of
do.
stuff when it has no more use.
Yeah, I'm like that too. It's like if something doesn't have a utility for me anymore, a lot of the time it goes. Like I tend to not keep something because I have an emotional like attachment to it. Like if it doesn't have a purpose in my life, it goes.
No, don't throw out that old pencil. That's my favorite old pencil.
Yeah.
This is the one I used that one time when I was signing that one thing. Remember?
Hami says, as an INTJ though, I don't really have any attachment to my possessions. I
Or
have
people.
actually.
Just joking.
I've kind of
Just joking.
seen that with my INTJ friend, actually, a little bit. Not completely, though. He loves his
I don't
computer
think-
and his games.
Sorry.
No, you got.
I don't think I have an emotional attachment to anything actually, but like I might feel like nostalgia over like pictures or like gifts. Like if someone gives me something, I might hold on to it for longer than I need to because someone gave it to me. But not like things that I buy for myself or just things like in the house or something like that. Like those things are just things.
I got.
Even though like it's funny because like supposedly SE is more prone to like materialism, but I don't think that I could see how that's true, but not like personally. It's not practical to be that way. I can't spend all of my money on crap that I don't need.
INFJs are
Yeah,
materialistic.
my ISTP friend actually has a problem with that. Like, he's a Since his second function SC, he just blows away with money on like the stupidest shit that he doesn't even need.
Yeah.
INFJs do too, though, and it's in their fourth slot. Corey buys, he'll buy like a super collectible shirt, right? It's from like hip hop in like 1986 or something, or like when that some whatever, I don't even know. And it's got like a big. He showed me one of them that had like a big like beach looking thing or something on it, and it said like, sand crew or something. I don't know. It's some weird like logo-y kind of a thing that was. Oh well, that rap group wore those jackets in this scene at that time, and it cost like $1,200 or something. And
Holy shit.
yeah. Now, granted, eventually he often ends up reselling those things and gets about what he paid for them. But because he is somebody who's a bit of a research and pay the lowest price kind of a guy.
Hmm.
But I
Yeah, my
think it's an
friend.
incredible waste of money. But whatever.
Yeah, my friend he blew like $800 on some Saint Laurent shirt, and he never wears it. He just bought it because he thought it looked nice.
Yeah. I mean, my brother's an ISTP, and no, he is definitely not a hoarder. But he does, when he does buy something, he buys something of like really high quality. Like, you know what I mean? He looks for the SE and everything. Like, he wants it to be to a super high standard of like quality. So he buys expensive shit, but he doesn't buy
Right.
a lot of it.
He's got
I feel like
$700
I
return address stickers. It's incredible. They're hand carved, each of them on wood.
Yeah.
I can definitely relate to that. I mean, I don't really like. I hate spending money unless it's like something of actual value to me. Like I guess quality would determine value, but yeah.
Yeah, I got you. I mean, I like. Sorry, go ahead, Eric.
What are we talking about again? How long
I
has this
just got
video been
well,
going
just
on?
chiming in.
You read the comment that was the dude talking about purging and
All
getting
right,
rid of
okay.
items.
All right. Well, we've got some other people in here. Let's try to be a little bit more structured. Let's stop this video. Thank you very much for watching at home, and thank you all who are here for being here. And don't forget to eat plenty of cheese.